He had followed her to find out a secret, but he had no idea that he was about to become part of something far greater than he had ever imagined. Chidi's legs felt like they were moving on their own. The air around the river had changed. It was thicker, charged with something he could not explain. The stars above twinkled as if they were watching, waiting. Mama Nkechi stood by the river, her old yet powerful presence commanding respect. Her eyes, glowing softly in the moonlight, held no anger, only expectation. "You have a choice, my son," she said. "Step forward and you will learn the truth. But once you know, there is no turning back." Chidi hesitated. His heart pounded against his chest. Was he really ready? But then he remembered all the strange things he had seen. The never-ending food, the people who left with good fortune, the restaurant vanishing into thin air. He had come too far to walk away now. "I'm ready," he said, his voice steadier than he felt. Mama Nkechi nodded approvingly and turned back to the river. She stretched out her hands and began to sing again, the same haunting melody from before. The water responded. Ripples spread out in perfect circles. Then slowly the river parted, like a curtain being drawn open. In its place there was a doorway, but this was no ordinary doorway. It shimmered with golden light, leading into what looked like a different world. Chidi gasped. He could see a vast marketplace inside, bigger than anything in Yoruba city. The stalls were made of polished wood and decorated with golden symbols. Merchants in bright-coloured robes called out to passers-by, selling fruits that glowed, fabrics that shimmered like the night sky, and beads that hummed with energy. Strange birds with dazzling feathers soared overhead, singing in voices that almost sounded human. What is this place?" Chidi whispered. Mama Nkechi smiled. "This is where the magic of my food comes from. It is the hidden market of the ancestors, the place where knowledge, healing and fortune are traded." Chidi's head spun. He had heard stories of such places in old folk tales, but he had never imagined they were real. "Come," Mama Nkechi said, stepping into the glowing doorway. "It is time you met the ones who have been watching you." Chidi hesitated only for a second before stepping through. The moment his feet touched the ground inside the hidden market, a warm sensation rushed through him. His skin tingled, as if tiny sparks of energy were dancing over it. The air